How would you like to see 100 plus islands and islets in one swing or two on a boat ride in your lifetime? Many of the islands are still untouched, meaning not yet so commercialized. Or probably the islands are so many, that's why they are not crowded yet, which also allows one to enjoy to their heart's content the sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, corals, caves, rocks, cliffs, and buried marine life. Sound interesting? By the way, this trip would not have been possible without the kind accommodation extended to me by the Ragonot and Galimba families in Pangasinan, who provided me with a place to sleep and the company I needed all throughout my sojourn in their province. Shout out to all of them. And by the way too, starting now, Alien Wave will now have a trivia question at the end of this vlog, which will win you a nice t-shirt with my 2 YouTube logos embedded on it. Guys, this is the t-shirt. So, come on board with me. Well, the place, as the number of islands indicates, is known as the 100 Islands. It is in Alaminos, Pangasinan, a province in the Philippines, and it's one of the top tourist attractions in that province. The 100 islands are actually 124 islands and islets during low tide, and they become 123 at high tide. They are scattered over the Lingayen Gulf, which make island hopping so interesting and unique. Each island is distinctive in its own way, catering to individual preferences for enjoyment, relaxation, and adventure. An island can be good for swimming, another one for snorkeling and helmet diving, and still another one for cliff jumping, ziplining, walking on a hanging bridge, and or just plain communing with the sea and nature. There's really a lot of fun that one can have on this island. Of these 100 plus islands, about 6 or 7 are developed and are good for accepting visitors and tourists who want to spend time in an island of their choice. The Governor's Island is the largest and one of the most developed islands, where one can have a view of all the other islands that form the 100 Islands National Park. Opposite the Governor's Island is the Virgin Island, whose name is a little bit odd as to why it is called Virgin. A reason forwarded was women were brought to the island to be sacrificed during the Spanish time. Many will be asking, really? Whatever. What's nice about the Virgin Island and the Governor's Islands is that the 2 islands are connected with a 546 meter zip line that allows one to ride from one island to the other. There's another one that also connects the 2, a 120 meter pontoon bridge that sways a little bit as one negotiates from end to end. During low tide, use of the pontoon bridge is not advisable. The Marcos Island has very fine sand that is free from sharp corals or rocks and has calm waves for safe and easy swimming. It also has a 12-foot deep like natural swimming pool located in a cave where one goes down a wooden ladder and then jumps off a cliff that leads to an opening to the sea. a friendly destination for families with children, Children's Island is a sure bet as it offers shallow water for everyone's safety and enjoyment. Our island hopping continues. We now go to the most developed island and the most visited among the islands in this 100 Islands National Park, which have cottages, bathrooms, and electricity that makes one's stay comfortably enjoyable. Of course, the amenities and accommodation on Quezon Island could be a little expensive. Now, we move on to another island. An island with a triangular opening that is off limits to visitors and offers only a glimpse of what is inside that crack on the cave, known as the Cathedral Cave. The image that can be seen inside the cave once a boat passes by appears to be that of the statue of the Virgin Mary. The boatman continues steering the boat to another island until we reach the Pilgrimage Island. This island is for those whose lives are anchored in religious faith. The island has a gigantic statue of Jesus Christ perched atop it. To reach its topmost part, one can do the Station of the Cross with its 14 life-size images depicting the way of the cross by going up and down the island that ends up with that 56-foot high statue of Christ towering above. At the same time, the spot where Jesus Christ stands offers a beautiful panoramic view of some of the islands in the sea. Non-religious visitors are also welcome to see this island. The other islands are quite secluded and visitors hardly go there, which in effect means they are still untouched, unexplored, and offer privacy for those who really want to be by themselves. The islands could be toured in a day, but for more relaxed island hopping, 2 or 3 days would be wonderful. However, for those who just want to get a feel of these islands and don't have enough time to do a day tour, a 4-hour cruise on a rented or chartered boat would suffice. Whatever your preference is, once you decide to see the 100 islands, one thing is for sure. You'll experience the island's crystal clear water, colorful variety of fish, corals, sandy beaches, cool winds, and the allure of the islands in a way that you have never experienced before, whether you are in the water, underneath the water, or just exploring the islands in this part of the globe. Here's our trivia question for this blog. How many actually are the islands in the 100 islands in Alaminos, Pangasinan? Write your answer in the comment section below together with the size of the t-shirt of your preference, medium and large only, plus your name and address. The first 2 subscribers with the correct answer win. You'll get your t-shirt by mail wherever you are in this world. That's all for now, guys. Tune in for my next travel video. And don't forget to subscribe, please. Thanks.